Good morning, everybody. It's Rhea here on the beach, just getting ready to go for my run. But I wanted to do a quick paragraph share. And the first thing I want to show you is right before I started this live, like you guys can see, I'm just like under these boardwalks, you know, with these little areas, little gazebos. And I look down and what do I find? This perfect cardboard heart, or, you know, little paper cutout heart. Unbelievable. So to me, the aqua and the teal represents, you know, our heart energy. Aqua is my spirit, what I label as my spiritual name. You think of aqua as in the ocean. And then the wind started blowing it. So I went to chase it. And the number on it, on the back, I noticed a 5. 5 is the number of change. Newer creation. That's just so awesome. It's like a sign in itself. It's just so cool. So anyways, before I do my paragraph, I want to share something really, really awesome with you. I was doing a little mini meditation this morning. I go on to Steve Noble's site and I said, oh, this is a nice short one. It was like 9 minutes because I just had a little bit of time, but just wanted to have time to align. So I did, oh, this sounds good, soul retrieval. So I did this quick little soul retrieval meditation. It was really beautiful. And then I was done. I felt connected and, you know, a little more tuned into my heart, the sun within me. And then what pops on? I've been on this site many times and I couldn't believe it. It was Master Manifesting at its best. It was called the Temple of the Sun transmission. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, holy son of a bee. If I did not create this at a higher level, I don't know who did or what did. It was the most amazing thing. And of course I had to do it. It was like a longer meditation, but I was doing it. But I was so excited when I did it because so much of what he said in the transmission was what I teach on Temple of the Sun. And the imagery, oh my God, it's just the sun and the swirling ball of light. And it takes you to the Temple of the Sun. And to me, what all really fit together was the soul retrieval being done before it. I realized, holy shit, that the Temple of the Sun is where my soul resides. And it just, everything clicked and made so much sense. I mean, things that I already knew, but it was so beautiful to see that affirmation and to feel it and to experience it through the Temple of the Sun transmission, which I posted. Hey, Kelly, it was just amazing. And I'm still bubbling over because it was so me and it was so Temple of the Sun. And anyway, something he said in there, which is, again, what I teach with the cross breath, is we are all our own mini suns. And it just really hit me. We all know this at a deeper level, and we're all mini suns here, mini gods coming to experience life. But I just thought of if we were all in tune and truly emanating and living from our temple, the sun within us, which is that pure God source energy, we wouldn't need healings. We wouldn't need medicine. We wouldn't need all these modalities. We would already just be. And that made me question, well, then why be here? It's kind of like, why are we here? That whole question in general. But we're simply here for the experience. Good morning, Lauren. It makes it more fun. It's just the experience. We have nothing to learn, guys. We are already the Temple of the Sun. The temple in the sun resides within us. It's just fun. If God is love and light, which is pure joy and emanates that, we have come just for the pure joy of it. And it's so beautiful because it's all I ever wanted. We're here for the joy of it. It would be boring emanating that same pure light frequency all the time. So God just came here, us, just for the pure fun. It's fun to be challenged. It's fun to grow. It's fun to expand. It's fun. That's why we're here, guys. It's fun to be this creator that creates beyond the fake limiting perceptions that we have created. And I suppose it's all just, you know, it's just semantics and everything is what you perceive. But it makes it so beautiful and accepting because all is right. God is all inclusive. So that means all is right. Whatever your perception is, whatever your experience, because ultimately it is just for the experience. And we can tune in and tap into and be that sun within us, the sun that we truly are, whenever we want. But it's almost as if when we created the 3D collective, we just kind of put those little blinders on just to make it freaking fun. It's a game, guys. Earth is this pure potential of limitless possibilities and creation. Oh my God. It is so beautiful. Thank you, Kelly. It's really in my heart, Kelly, and I've really connected to this for years and years and years. And Temple of the Sun and going through the groups and going lives have just created a portal for that expression. So thank you. It is my purpose. It is my destiny. And I have to say, it is my purest joy to express and to teach about the sun, the Temple of the Sun, which we all are. We're all our own temple. And when I did that meditation, that Temple of the Sun transmission, when he was guiding us to leave the temple and come back to earth, I was excited. It was beautiful because that's always what life has been to me. It's this fun place of pure potential. I love being on Mother Earth. I love it. And look, this little thing that appeared to me on the boardwalk as I was doing this, out of nowhere. I love it. I love Mother Earth. I love being here. I love being a human. I even love my limited perception because it's so fun to expand it. And we could say learn, but it's just like remembering. We have nothing to learn. God knows it all. What the hell do we got to learn? Just experience. Just the fun. Just the game of pretending we don't know. It's just so fun. It's all a game, so have a blast. Absolutely. My plan on the 18th went, what, Lauren? What happened? I watched your video last night. I was excited. I thought, holy crap, how synchronistic that the in-law walks by as he's talking about, I'm sorry, I don't know why I said he, as she is talking about it, and there, probably because it was he that walked by. So what happened? Did he overhear you, Lauren, talking about it? Or did something just happen? Anyways, I'll let you express, and I am going to go to the chapter for today. He probably overheard your conversation. And even so, no matter what happened, Lauren, it's all meant to be. Well, I know you hate that. I know you hate that higher purpose meant to be thing. I know you like to understand it. But anyways, all right. Today's chapter. Not chapter, paragraph. God said if you can find someone who loves him, he'll give their bloodline mercy for 1,000 years. This simply means to love life. Oh my God, this is so going with what I just said. Trust and believe in him and break the cycle of the sins of previous generations that are passed down, which is judgment, hatred, choosing not to believe. Sin is just another word for anything that separates you from being and living in the energy of who you are, which is God and the Temple of the Sun. It's truly the gift. It says when we make a choice to believe, it's a gift that we pass down for future generations. It's truly the gift that keeps on giving. And to choose to believe in life only nourishes life to continue, to grow and prosper. A life that never ends. It doesn't end. And it is just prosperous. It's just an eternal experience of expression and creating. And to choose to believe in life only nourishes life to continue to grow and prosper. A life that never ends. We need to get a true grasp of the power we hold. When we turn the key through belief, it opens a vault. Our treasure. We truly make a difference in all of life. We serve ourselves and others every time we trust in God, which is not trusting in an outside person, entity that is separate from us. It's trusting in God, which is nothing but pure love, light, life. God is the essence of life. Life never ends. Life always expands. So it only makes sense that we would embrace the human life. We would embrace all these different multi-dimensional aspects because God is life. And how is life expressed? It produces, it expands, it grows, it manifests, it materializes. We serve others every time we trust in God, the giver of life, which always comes from within. You guys, we are all our own sun. We are all our own, we all have our own temple within us. And then my little blurb says, everything and everyone truly is as they should be in the moment. And all is working for a greater end. And the ironic part is there is no end. Oh my God, Lauren, bless you. She did it today instead. Oh, how did the in-laws take it, Lauren? Oh, God bless. That was then a premonition when he walked by, that it was a premonition that, Lauren, the time is coming sooner than you think it is. Nothing happened. Just everything is as is. You just expressed yourself. They were receiving of it, I would imagine, because when you're speaking your truth, Lauren, or anyone, I believe that the receiving end, I mean, they might not always be totally happy about it, but I think when you speak truth, it calls for a different reaction or a non-reaction, or the receiver should be able to feel at a deeper level that communication of the truth that someone is expressing. Kelly, that's why I shouldn't stop the paragraph. No, I'm not going to. I can't believe the synchronistic and how it always happens. That big spiel I just gave about the Temple of the Sun and all of that, and how today's paragraph went perfect. I mean, there's a gazillion paragraphs, and to pick that one, and it just shows how we are truly interwoven, interconnected with everything. We cannot be separate. I am not separate from this piece of paper. Lauren is not separate from her in-laws. We're not separate from the ground we walk. And the more we dissipate that separation, how we do that is we connect to the sun, our sun within. Through our cross breath, when we breathe in, here we go, when we breathe in, from the higher spiritual cells, bringing forth the physical part, and it expands, it integrates, it culminates like a little ball of fire. Hold it, it integrates, and as we breathe out, that is the connecting force in the physical world. It is us creating. That out breath is not just creating, it's releasing and creating simultaneously, because in reality, duality, there is no separation. It all works as one. It's all one. There is no good, bad, black, white. Actually, it all works as one. Thank you. I knew there would not be a negative outcome, Lauren. I knew that. I'm so happy for you. And everything you share, Lauren, is so inspirational and so life-giving. Because you know how you always say, keep moving forward, keep being epic, stay epic? That's exactly what you do. You walk your talk, Lauren, and that's so beautiful. And you're such a prime example of what it is to walk your talk, what it is to live in alignment to who you are, what it is to live congruently to what is in your heart, mind, and spirit. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I honor you. I absolutely love you, Lauren, and I know people love tuning in because you are reflecting something within their life, within their self that they are dealing with, something that you give us the strength and the light. It's like you're a light that is reflecting something within us, as we all are for each other, because we're all mini suns coming from the central sun. So it's like a solar flares, or when we have those like a comet, or things flying off the sun. We're all those pieces flying off the sun, but yet we're all part of the one. And so we all contain pieces of each other, reflecting that in the energy that we are presently focused on. Good morning, Jimmy. Yes, it's the focus, Jimmy. When you plan or focus to manifest something, it happens sooner than planned because you have committed. Whoops. Someone's looking at me. What the hell's wrong with that chick? When you've made that commitment, it's the same as stepping into that energy and being it. And when you're being an energy, it can't help but to present, because the exterior world is that reflection. And that reflection is becoming more and more immediate because of the time lapse or whatever, the time continuum. Is just like everything is now, and because we're focused in that knowing everything is now present, we're creating that in our reality. Oh my God, Jimmy, I'm so happy you happened to tune on, because you made such a good point. And more often than not, the reaction you expected fails to materialize. Well, especially if it's based in like worry or fear, because that again is false evidence appearing real. So, and they always say, just do it. Things are never as bad as what you think they are. And time again, we prove that to ourselves. And the more that we believe that it's not real, the more that what we get back for those reactions or those responses, or how we are afraid if something's going to turn out, but knowing that it really isn't going to be that bad, then we also create that. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining, you guys. I really appreciate the input. All three of you have added to this collective message just greatly. God, it's just so awesome. And this is all of you right now, and all of you that tune in later. The little heart that was just sitting here randomly, it's green and it's aqua. It's 5, the number of change. And thank you again, Jimmy, for all the 5s that you sent me. How freaking amazing. Yeah, I'm really just... I just really sucked into life right now. It's just amazing. All right. Make sure there's nobody else. Love you. Have a good day. I'm going to go hit the beach. My feet are going to hit the beach.